This is NBC 10 at issue.
NBC 10 at issue. As 2010 ends, more truth comes to Independence Mall. And Haiti suffers cholera, crime, and uncertainty nearly a year after the killer quake. And in Philadelphia, the city's parades go on, including the biggest, the Mummers. Recognition of the past, remembering the present, and celebrating the future. Now on NBC 10 at issue. And NBC 10 at issue continues. The Great Recession of the last 3 years threatened to almost destroy some Philadelphia celebrations, but the Nutter administration, other Philadelphia officials like Congressman Bob Brady, and the private sector, including philanthropists such as Jerry Linfest, this year created the Philadelphia Traditions Fund. And because of that, the parades from the Puerto Rican Day Parade to the von Steuben Day Parade, about 10 in all, including the Mummers Parade, will go on. And with me now are Ron Iannacone, captain of Aqua String Band and Hall of Famer and former captain of Golden Crown Fancy Brigade, Bill Burke Jr. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Bill, the parade's going to go on. How do you feel about that?
We're excited. We're relieved. And it's the oldest tradition in Philadelphia, we think. And we're just really relieved that we got the help that we needed.
Ron, you pumped?
Absolutely.
When you let's take a look at Ron's. Ron, you're with Aqua String Band, and you're the captain. And you look at your 2010 performance. And as we now approach a week away, I guess, or 6 days away, you look at this from almost a year ago. There you are, right there in gorgeous purple.
Yep. Nice week.
Your costume, your band's costuming in this was one of the best in the parade. It really scored high. What's going on here?
Well, what we wanted to do was try to bring back what a string band used to look like, but in a modern way. So you can clearly see we're Mummers, beautiful colors, beautiful feathers, plumage, and it's fun. And it's fun to look at, and it's appealing to the eye, and that's exactly what we're trying to go for in 2011.
And let's take a look at the South Philly Vikings here. Now, you were in Golden Crown,
yes.
New Year's Association of, Fancy Brigade. You were a captain, Bill Burke, for 28 years. But when we see the South Philly Vikings right here, they took first prize in the 2010 parade. You as a veteran, what do you like about this performance?
Oh, it's amazing. I mean, every year the brigades come up with something new. I mean, they were that good this year that they were on American Got Talent. So they were pretty good, and they went a far way. But every year you're going to see something new out of the brigades. Well,
the brigades have become, they've been around since the 1940s, but they formally got their own division in 1978, and they've become sort of the nuclear power plants of the parade. There's these pulsating rhythms, this constant action, and these awesome props that are huge in the Pennsylvania Convention Center. And you have two shows, right?
Two shows,
on
yes.
Parade day.
12 o'clock and 5 o'clock show.
And then there's Mummers Fest leading up to that,
yes.
For 3 or 4 days or so, 3 days or so.
And yes, and they're guaranteed shows, rain or shine. We're in there. And we move in tomorrow. Actually, we're moving in today. Yeah. And the shows will. The fest opens up on December 28th.
And
it's great for the kids.
29th, there's a lot of rehearsals going on.
A lot of rehearsal. We have a family day, and you can come in and see it. And it's a lot of fun for the kids. It's a family event. All
right, let's take a look at some other string bands here. And Ron, when people look at a string band today, what makes a string band? This is Fralinger. You're also going to be seeing a little bit of Quaker City and South Philadelphia and Furco string bands in this.
Well, first, and obviously, what separates the string bands apart from any other division in the parade is the fact that we do perform our own live music. So that is the key differentiator. But you can see, and this is true for all the divisions, the amount of energy, the excitement, the color, the entertainment, and the ingenuity you see in the performance, the little surprises that the bands like to throw in. And again, that's true for all the divisions. You can just get a sense of the grandeur that's being presented, and all this is being compacted into 4.5 minutes. So it's a very high energy performance done in a short amount of time.
What amazes me too about the players in that, and we just saw South Philadelphia, Furco was coming up, and that is that they're playing and they're dancing at the same time. I mean, not to put you down, you're a captain, but you don't have to play while you're out there. Yeah, it's hard enough dancing, I know. But the fact that they're playing and moving all these steps, anyone who's been in a marching band knows how tough that is. You guys are moving at a much quicker pace, jumping all around, doing all kinds of things. It's an awesome thing.
Yes, and wearing a costume that can be, at times quite heavy. Plus, after we do all that on television, after marching over 2 miles from South Philadelphia. So, but at that point, when we turn the corner in City Hall and see those lights, see the crowd, your adrenaline level is very high.
All right, well, more ringing in the new year and Mummers on Parade in a moment on NBC 10 at issue. Stay tuned. With me are Aqua String Band Captain Ron Iacone of Fancy Brigade, of Aqua String Band, and Fancy Brigade legend Bill Burke Jr. And the Burke is an important family name. There are a lot of Burkes that have been in Mummers for a long time.
We're in 4 generations, and this year my 2 grandsons. Last year, Finnegan was born on December 30th, so he came home January 1st. He didn't get to participate in the parade, but my other grandson, Billy, he's a Mummer monster now. He's out there. He's going to be 3, and this will be his 3rd parade, and it's just incredible. It's so much fun.
So there are families, and Ron, you guys are goodwill ambassadors. Your band travels, and other bands travel.
Yeah, a lot of people, I don't think, realize that for us, it's not just New Year's Day. This really is a full year, 365-day commitment, and not just the Aqua String Band, but all the bands travel domestically in the United States and internationally, and we are really not just representing our bands, but we're representing the city of Philadelphia, the citizens, and our tradition.
And for all the members in your band, I mean, we're talking about hairstylists, electricians, police officers, and the brigades, the same thing.
Everything.
And these are folks from everyday walks of life, and there are lawyers and judges and elected officials and doctors and lawyers and plumbers. Everybody's involved in this. These aren't professionals who are doing this, but they put on one doggone professional show, don't they?
It's fun, like I said, to see these guys out there. People don't realize it until they go. If they see us practice under 95 without our costumes, we look pretty funny. And then when you come and see with the costumes, like this year I'm an elephant, and you know, I'm doing elephant moves, but it does look pretty funny.
All right, well, I got to leave it there. Bill,
Happy New Year's.
And Ron?
Happy New Year.
Good luck to you. Thank you both. Happy New Year to you. That's it for this edition of NBC 10 at Issue. Thanks for joining us. I'm Steve Highsmith. We hope your Christmas weekend is going very well. Happy start of Kwanzaa today, and may your 2011 start be as bright as ever. Mummers will do their part to make it so. Enjoy your Sunday.